Saturday Night Legacy continues with a stream of new different games, and tonight it is no different. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever broadcast, a stream in which everyone has been looking forward to. This is indeed Dead by Daylight. Here at GameStop Major Met alongside, well, usually my broadcast colleague Rebel T77 is with me, but you can see here I'm actually on commentary by myself, and this is not going to be good. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed Dead by Daylight. For the very first time in the history of the network, the rules are going to be simple. It looks like these combatants, the people, the players who are willing to actually try to go out and survive in this match, they're going to have to do what they can to survive the beast that is actually in, you can see in the game right now. That is Brit Maestro 4, who's actually working on the machines, and Bland Taste looking on as well. That is actually a bot in the game, but ladies and gentlemen, if there's one person we're going to be spectating is none other than the Killer. See, the Killer has one goal in mind, and it's in the name, to kill off one by one. You know, very interesting EO Network has been over the past couple of weeks. We've actually introduced some great new games, including none other than what it was in the Friday Night Horizon broadcast. It was Forza. Actually, well, Forza's going to be added in, but we broadcasted Marvel Revivals. We understand that that game obviously was broadcasted live, a part of Friday Night Horizon. And tonight, Saturday Night Legacy is going to be the home of Dead by Daylight for the very first time here tonight. And it's going to be a very unique game nonetheless. And there's the Killer, Cole Chevy, as actually he's also known by Kidji45. Tonight, he's going to have to try to get the hands against the opponents before the opponents are able to try to withstand and combat. You gotta be kidding me. The Killer, I believe. The Killer actually just fell into a trap, a big trap, and a trap that slowed down the Killer here. Kidji45 was so close and just fingertips away from getting one of the opponents here, one of the survivors, one of the players, if you will. And what a shot there with that big, huge hammer placed into the back of the skull. And now it destroys the machine here. And that's the objective. That's exactly what Kidji45 is going to have to try to do. Make sure that he can eliminate every single opponent that comes his way before the opponents are going to be whipping up the machine to get out of there. And look at this. Brit Meister, I think, is just seconds away from completely being abolished. Oh, and Brit has been eliminated now. Oh, my goodness gracious. What are we witnessing tonight? And that Killer, that beast, if you will, is trying to do everything under his own power to make sure he's going to continue his wrath after the killing, the slaying that we just saw moments ago. And just listen to the way he's breathing, folks. Just take a listen. And I really do like how the game, with the song in the background, begins to rise up, and not just that, but also begins to speed up every single time there's intense moments in the game, and that goes to show the intensity in this game as well. I mean, just imagine, if you're one of these guys, imagine if you're Bland Taste, or if you're none other than Brit, who actually got eliminated moments ago, but imagine these guys who are in the game, right, trying to stay away from this big, huge, unorthodox-like monster, this creature that is chasing you, and then you turn around and you see that, and I think that's Bland Taste. Bland Taste understands that. Bland Taste right now, folks, is running away and hightailing it against none other than the monster. And you can see here, oh my goodness gracious, we're going to spectate none other than Bland Taste right now. Bland Taste could just be inches away from being caught by the creature who has the chainsaw. You gotta watch out, Bland. Bland Taste is literally doing everything under his own power to make sure he's going to get out of there. And that's a very interesting strategy from Bland Taste, to try to perhaps maybe juke off against none other than the creature himself. And Kidji45 realizing that plan was not going to work. Instead, besides that, it's going to be going against the other opponents maybe, or has some sort of plan in mind. And listen to the heartbeat playing in the background. Intensity, as you will, ladies and gentlemen. Again, every single person here, part of the team, they're going to do what they can to make sure they're going to survive against the creature. The creature already in the distance. Bland Taste now running away, and that's exactly what he's going to have to do. Try to make sure he runs away from this big creature here with the chainsaw. Kidji45 finds himself in a predicament in which I don't think he's going to be happy about. He cannot catch Bland Taste. Bland Taste is very much elusive. Bland Taste is actually doing a really good job at juking Kid G45, aka that said creature as I stated before. We welcome you live, everybody, for the Dead by Daylight event, live a part of EON Network's Saturday Night Legacy broadcast. If you're just joining us, you can actually see here, the stream continues, and you can actually see in the distance that is Kid G45, the creature who was trying to slay off against Blantace. Blantace, watch out! Blantace now got attacked. Blantace could just be moments away from perhaps maybe dying. And I think Blantace gonna try to at least recuperate while the monster, the creature, is gonna be heading off. And it looks like right into the eyes of this young man. Actually, I don't even think it's a young man. I think that character seems to be in the older side. I mean, if you're one of these guys, just imagine what you're gonna have to try to do. I mean, imagine that. Imagine if you're one of these guys, what do you need to do at a strategy standpoint to try to combat this big, ferocious beast who has this power, who has this unique ability to withstand pain in a way, has this innate ability to just completely scuff off pain. And again, another shot. Blantace is down. Blantace might be just down and out. My goodness gracious, you can see Blantace trying to recover. He's going to have to try to recover before this big... Look at this creature. Oh my goodness, that is just frightening, folks. Oh my goodness, put Blantace down. And Blantace up to a vertical base. And I get it. The flashlight, obviously, it's going to completely blind the creature. These guys have flashlights. And I believe the flashlights do indeed blind the monster. Whatever that thing is. I mean, you got to believe that Blantace and Britt Meister, they're literally licking on their chops to try to survive this tonight. But if you are none other than Kid G45, you also have to make sure you're going to have to be very focused because these guys... Oh my goodness, from behind, and again, Blantace did not see that one coming. And obviously going to finish off Blantace perhaps, picking up the carcass, and once again the flashlight, right into the eyes, blinding Kid G45 for a moment, where Blantace now is up to a vertical base, I believe, and Blantace, this time around, has survived. But I don't think Britt Meister, I don't think Kid G45 is going to be happy for this guy, because he was the guy that was responsible and literally combating the plan that Kid G45 had. You can see here, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is underway. Very interesting over the fact, and I'm not quite sure. I think they're starting to build more machines here, trying to build off of what they can and try to combat what this is all about. Blantace and Britt Meister, as you can see on the lower left of your screen, folks, are absolutely injured. They are crippled. They are completely bent after the attack at the hands of this creature who is still stalking Blantace. And if you're Blantace, you need to watch out, Blantace. You're going to have to make sure you watch out because that thing, whatever you want to call it, is literally near you. Turns its focus against the machine yet again. And I think that's what these machines are for. They're going to have to, these machines are obviously used for the sake of trying to attack and kill the killer. You can see that in the bottom of your screen it says, quote, repair. That allows you to honestly use that machine, that machine, the aforementioned tool that allows you to perhaps maybe kill off the monster officially, and we're going to find out what's going to be taking place. You can see a glimpse of that. The repairs are continuing, and all of these machines, I believe, need to be repaired in order for the monster to officially be done for. But time is ticking. The heart is beating faster, and I believe the machine has been repaired officially, but there is Kid G45 blinded again at the hands of Blantace. I don't know what's going to be happening here anytime soon. I mean, just imagine exactly what these guys are feeling, though. Literally being in the middle of these fields and just being out, completely just being run and chased by this creature. Oh my god, again! Oh my goodness, again! Blantace is down! Blantace feeling the effects, the wrath of this big monster. After that big club-like blow, I believe that the hands of the hammer there by the creature. Britt Meister, of course, is injured too. Blantace is bleeding out. He's trying to recover and now completely being healed by his aide, his partner now, Britt Meister, who is indeed coming to the aid of his fallen partner Blantace. The very smart of the two to indeed, of course, have each other's back. This is one of those types of games in which you're going to have to try to have the backs of your own partner. Try to make sure that you're going to try to have your own back, and not just that, but also trying to aid your own partner, because this is all about teamwork, and just like any other horror movie, you really need to stay together, that's for sure. And at the top of your screen, that big bar is actually beginning to wind down. Time is ticking, ladies and gentlemen. You can hear these two. Uh-oh. And I believe they did it. They indeed did it. Congratulations. Bland Taste and Britt Meister, along with William Bill and David King. These guys won tonight. They were able to escape the monster. That was absolutely incredible. Good job to the gentlemen involved. Hey, good job to KidG45. Hey, listen, it's not an easy thing to do, right? Ladies and gentlemen, up more. Next, we have action. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back live in another round here tonight, a part of none other than Dead by Daylight. It is the premiere of a very horrific game. A horrific game indeed, and what we just saw moments ago was very much bizarre and very frightening indeed. So if there's a little bit of a warning, that I can guarantee you that first round warned us that the second round is going to be just as scary, or if not even more scary. But you can see on the left side of your screen a little change here, ladies and gentlemen. Kenji45, also known as Chevy, he's going to be now involved along with none other than Britt. They're going to be teaming up to go against Blaine Tate. Blaine Tate's going to be choosing none other than the nurse. So we did see what happened earlier today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and start spectating right now. You can actually see it's again, Bland Taste, who's playing the character, this evil-looking character. Just absolutely, oh my goodness, what in the world am I witnessing? What in the hell is that? Was that lady absolutely hung in the, oh my god, that is disgusting. It looks like David King healing, one of the members. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, going back to what I was saying, though, if there's one thing that we know, obviously, it's going to be all about making sure that you can create the, you can actually try to create these machines to try to help you escape. And Bland Taste, though, wasting a little time already, using the nurse as a huge weapon, with that weapon in hand, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Does she have, I don't know what the hell she has. Looks like some sort of hook. A hook to try to hook on her opponents, I believe. To try to knock down the opponents one by one. And hangs this. Listen to the screams and, oh my goodness, hanging this carcass at the top of that hook. Just imagine that steel, that hook just slinging through the skin and going right through your flesh as you're hanging at the top there. And not just that, but also looking right into the eyes of this nurse, this creature, in which Bland Taste obviously notices. He knows what he's doing in there. Oh my god, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Britt Meister just got... Britt Meister, the latest victim of Bland Taste's assault, but did you see how the nurse has some sort of innate ability that allows her to, I believe, run faster than ever before. In fact, we actually saw her, oh my goodness, this is disturbing. What the hell are you doing? This monster, and this is what I'm talking about, gliding through the air. I said moments ago running, but I don't think that's running, folks. This is indeed gliding, and this is not going to be good news for the people who are trying to survive. This thing, whatever this thing is, can absolutely glide through the air and can actually knock down the opponent. Now, this guy might be actually in trouble. William is down. William is down now. And I believe now, Bland Taste has William to hang up William by the throat. Oh my goodness, this is beyond disgusting. This is beyond disturbing. Bland Taste has just absolutely dominated the field moments ago. We keep saying Bland Taste just picking up the bodies and just spearing them right through that big hook. Oh, I am just, oh my goodness, look at this, not another one. Not another one. No, don't do this. Don't do this to that poor innocent man. Oh my God. Oh, and look at the, and look at the blood. The blood just bleeding through the snow. And did we have to see that? The hook went through right through his neck. Right through his throat. This might be the next victim. You gotta watch out here. All right, look at this. Not quite sure exactly what happened, but it stunned just a little bit. Bland Taste was stunned for a split moment, but I don't think it was enough to stop this man down. And another attack there to David King. Oh my goodness, I mean, if you're these guys, what the hell do you do? What do you need to do to try to knock this thing down? How do you defeat this thing? We saw how to defeat it this previous game, but how can you defeat the nurse? Unlike the previous game, the nurse has this ability, as I stated before, to glide, to float in the air. And now this too, even more disturbing than what we saw in the previous round. Just hanging up the bodies one by one. They say let the bodies hit the floor, but I think tonight let the bodies hang in that hook. And again, another slang. What the hell are we witnessing here? This is absolutely purely evil. This is destructive. This is mentality. The nurse is just absolutely killing and brutalizing every single victim that comes his way. Oh my God, again. And again, every single time we are witnessing that, it is the most brutal thing I could ever imagine. It is the most brutal thing. We're gonna go ahead and spectate the rest of the members. I mean, imagine. And again, look at that in the distance. Is that even a hook? Wait a minute, I don't even think that's a hook. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not a hook. That is like some sort of claw. That's some sort of claw, folks. And now it's a hook, but I think that hook transforms into some sort of weird, some sort of otherworldly monster that grows into a big claw, and it hangs the body up. And again, you can see the healing continues with the blood spewed all over the place. And now David King might be down and out perhaps. Again, being picked up by Bland Taste. And Bland Taste carrying the carcass, the injured carcass, nearly the lifeless body of this man into that top of that hook right to the neck. Oh my God, the screams just, I'm going to have nightmares. I'm going to have nightmares. You got to run. You got to go, 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 go. Britt Meister doing the smart thing. He ran out of there. Oh my God. Now look, just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. And listen to the screams and just the gasps, the emotions that are just completely scattered throughout this entire map. You got to feel for these guys. The victims now burning. They're not only burning, but also feeling the wrath of the nurse. And feeling the crunching pain of that big hook scratching through the flesh and the skin. Oh, and the blood, of course, spewing out yet again. And again being hung up at the top of that hook. Slicing through the throat, through the esophagus and the chest. And, of course, again, the blood just spewing out. This is absolutely bizarre. Frightening, unorthodox, and downright scary, and even disturbing. This is disturbing. I don't even think these guys have any chance in hell in this. I honestly do not believe that the four gentlemen who are competing here tonight have any chance. In fact, I believe that Cole, I believe, is officially eliminated, right? He is. So William and Cole are down. David is the only one left along with Britt Meister. And Britt Meister, a part of the EO Network, making his debut tonight, feeling the wrath of what could be perhaps maybe the most scary encounter in the history of the network. Saturday Night Legacy introducing and adopting this game for the very first time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We said it before and we'll say it again. Saturday Night Legacy is the brand of mature games. Friday Night Horizon is the game that brings all the family fun together, the arcade-like games together. But Saturday Night Legacy is the converse. Conversely speaking, Saturday Night Legacy brings none other than the horror and the blood, just like we're witnessing tonight. Britt Master trying to repair this. Oh my goodness gracious, this is not going to be good. You just saw in the distance, you just saw literally the shadows of the victim who was hung up, and here comes perhaps the presence of Bland Taste. Bland Taste cometh as the character nurse, as the nurse now, just being able to eliminate one by one. Cole is out, William is out, and the latest victim, David King. There's only one left. There's a saying that goes, and then there was one. And for Britt Meister, you can feel the intensity. Perhaps the butterflies building inside, the fear lingering, the intensity surrounding, radiating and perpetuating in this game. What the hell is he doing? What the hell is that? I hope Britt Meister wins this. This is just beyond bizarre here. This is just, it's disturbing, it's bizarre. It's disgusting. Oh, no. The nurse wins. Bland Taste does it. Holy heck. Did I just see what I just thought I saw? That was beyond. I've been here for 13 years. EO Network. 13 years of me commentating. And I cannot remember a time that I've ever announced a game this violent, this disturbing, and this bizarre. To me, being able to sit here and just witness what I just witnessed had to be probably the #1 most disturbing game I've ever commentated. But nonetheless, it was Bland Taste who left an impact. Bland Taste left an impact tonight as the sole survivor, the man who won. Congratulations the bland taste, the nurse. Well, we leave you tonight with a little glimpse, a little taste of what Dead by Daylight is all about. And I'll tell you, it definitely left a bad taste in my mouth. Not that it's a bad game. I think it's a really good game, but just being able to see that horror just right before my very eyes and what transpired there moments ago. Well, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, switching gears, though, we want to thank everybody for showing up here tonight. Awesome job for all the great fans and the great members who showed up and, of course, competed. Congratulations to all these guys who did indeed do what they can to make sure they were going to win. But after what we just saw, just completely shivering. I'm going to have nightmares tonight. But the Japanese clan, speaking about nightmarish and speaking about bad and evil, the Japanese clan, those who have just sought out to destroy Eon Network forever, have come back after a hiatus. They were a thing back in 2016. They were a clan that were looking to knock down the channel, the community. They challenged us back in 2017. Of course, they lost. They never were seen ever since last week when it was announced by Eon Network that they want to challenge us to a clan battle. Well, I can confirm now that Eon Network's board of directors are ready. I repeat, ready for this war that's going to be brewing. And from what we understand, they're going to take the week to try to garner a group and have them compete on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Thanks for joining us, everyone, for none other than Saturday Night Legacy here on Dead by Daylight, the most horrific game I've ever seen. Good night, everyone. We'll catch you next time.